So a lot of people were asking me how I did this video, the car crash thing where someone gets hit by a car in the preview of the film I released a few days ago. So I'm going to be going over that in this video, so make sure you drop a like if this actually helped you out or you use this effect. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, so subscribe if you're new and let's get right into the video. So for this effect you will need a tripod, a road or a good location, and some editing software. I use Motion 5 and Final Cut Pro to edit my videos. So the clips you'll need for this video is the base plate, the background, footage of a car driving past, footage of you walking into the road as well. So that's the 3 clips you need for this, and once you've done with that, get to your editing software. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the car effect shot. I'll show you what the original clip looks like and what the final thing that we're going to be creating today looks like. So roll the clip. Okay, so we're in Motion 5. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do import as project and import your footage. So this clip here is the clip that we actually want, so I'm going to import this as the project. Okay, so for some reason my sound gate in OBS broke, so I'm recording this over the top. So I've got my footage imported. I'm going to select fit on the tab up here. So now it fits my screen, and I'm going to want to split up the clip and get different layers. So here we have the clip. I'm going to trim it to get to the right part I want. So we don't want this bit, this is just blank. Well, we do need this for a separate clip, but we don't need this for the actual car part. So we're just going to trim that there, and we're going to get a part of this for the base plate and a part of this for the other parts of the thing. So we've got me walking, the base plate and the car layer. So now I've split up all the layers into different parts, and I'm going to rename this to person, just so I know that it's me for later on. Naming your layers is very important, so I'm going to put it on top, but I may have to duplicate it and put it under afterwards. So I've put this hold frame behavior onto the base plate, so it just stays still the whole time, because all I need is one frame just to reference to, and to fill in all the gaps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask out my body now, so I have a separate layer which I can move. So I'm going to speed this up and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so we're nearly finished now. I'm just going to finish these points up and connect the last point. There we go. So you'll get this black silhouette. If we put it back to normal size, this is what it looks like. But you need to actually drag it onto the person layer to actually get it to fill in the silhouette. So now we have me next to the car, which is what we finally want. It's the final situation. So I need to retime all the layers. So I'm gonna retime it so when the mask of me comes in, the car hits me. So that's the first frame that we want to move me, so I'm gonna leave it there. So now what we need to do is mask out the car, so I'm gonna speed this up as well. But masking out the car takes a while, and you have to go not so precisely, but you need to go roughly around the car. But at the front of the car you need to go more precisely, so you can make it come in contact with the body. I don't know how much of this is making sense, but ask a question in the comments if you don't know. So just drag that onto the car layer, and yeah, so now you have both layers. Feather up the car layer because you're going to need it to match the environment around it. And there we go, that looks pretty good. So now all that's left is to move the mask along with the car as it animates. So let's move that along. As you can see, my body's staying still, but I'm gonna have to keyframe my body. Set 3 keyframe points, and let's animate this. So here we go. This is kind of the most fun bit within Motion 5, because you can just kind of move the person around and push them off the screen with the car. So you have full control here, and you can do really cool stuff like Superman flying off and stuff like this with this kind of effect, which is actually really cool. So I've done a few more frames and I'm nearly finished, so I'm just going to make him come off the screen and kind of fall down the car as he goes off. But this is, yeah, I've nearly finished. We've nearly finished with the Motion 5 part, so I'm going to cut the clip in a minute and come back when I'm in Final Cut. But let's watch what we've done so far. That looks pretty nice. It's a bit slow, but we'll speed it up afterwards, obviously. And here's the clip we have so far. So it obviously has no sound and it's a bit unprofessional, but let's cut down the project time to the bit that we actually want and export it. I'm only going to do video because it has no audio anyway, and then I'm going to go next and I'm going to save it. So I'll see you when we're in Final Cut. So this is my clip. This is what it looks like. So I walk into the road and then boom. It doesn't look very good at the moment. I'll admit that at the moment it looks horrible, disgusting, fake, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a handheld look to it. So it's basically adding as many filters as you can to make it look realistic. So if you go here, handheld, drag this on. This is a built-in Final Cut Pro filter. So you're going to want to add a kind of natural looking effect. You can make it quite shaky because it's kind of like a car crash footage video thingy. And what you're going to want to do is also speed up the clip, because most likely you'll be filming it and cars won't be driving that fast, hopefully. So you don't need to speed up the walking part, you need to speed up the bit when they actually hit with the car. So okay, I'm going to speed it up a tiny bit more because I want it to be like a really fast car going past. Okay, so let's watch this clip here. Okay, that's a good speed. That's the speed I want. So I'm going to go new compound clip, and I'm just going to call it car, like everything else, and drag on handheld here. So let's see what this looks like. It won't look very good still, but it's almost there. So I'm going to put the distance up a bit and the shakiness. So let's look at this here. Boom. That looks pretty nice. I'm going to turn up the shakiness and put the distance in a bit more. I shouldn't really put the distance in much more because the quality's not that good of the footage. But there we go. That looks pretty nice. It's still not finished, obviously. So what you're going to want to do now is add some colour. Now I use this plugin called Magic Bullet Looks. It's pretty good. I recommend it. So I'm going to turn on some colour correction here. Just put a general colour over the whole clip. Okay, so this is me in the editing. I basically recorded 15 minutes of me messing around with settings, which isn't interesting to watch. I don't think many of you want to watch that, so I've just summarised it in these text points here. So yeah, see you in a minute. So for the sound effect, I'm going to give everyone permission to download the sound effect from my video. So I don't know what the exact link is, but you can download the MP3 of the video and use that sound effect. So I'm going to use that sound effect and download that from the internet. Okay, so I've actually downloaded the clip with the sound in. Now obviously what I could have done, what I am going to do in this one is add some music. In the other one we haven't added music because we haven't found any music for the final film. So yeah, that's why there's no music in the other one. But music always makes things a lot more intense and better, so I'm going to add some music. So I found some music as well to put on top of it. Okay, so now now everything's done. I'm just going to drag on the motion blur. So this is kind of the most important bit, but I have a motion blur plugin. I'm just going to leave it on default settings. And then export the whole thing. Okay, so the renders actually were pretty fast, and the motion blur rendered, so let's watch it. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. It didn't actually take as long as some of the other clips I've done. That took me about an hour to do the filming and the editing. It took me a bit longer because of recording issues and stuff like that, but that was pretty quick, pretty nice. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to drop a like. Some people are asking me about how I did it, and it's kind of hard to explain it quite quickly, so I just thought I'd make this video. If you guys enjoy, make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.